Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to be leading you through the Qigong self-massage for the face. We have so many different energy points in the face, so this is great to do if you just need a little bit of a boost, if you need a bit of a break at work, or if you have a headache, especially the headache in behind your eyes, any sort of sinus issue, or ear ringing or vertigo. So to start, we're going to actually shake the hands. So what this does is it helps to release any kind of toxic or stagnant or torpid energy out of the hands, because we want energetically clean hands as we touch our face, and physically clean hands, especially now in this time. So shaking your hands, maybe even taking a few deep breaths. Good, and then we'll rub our hands together. So we'll clap the hands and rub the hands together, and what this is it's harvesting energy. So we harvest chi in between the palms. And I even like to spread my fingers and kind of rub in between the fingers. Good, and then we'll separate our hands. We're going to take our warm hands and just bring the hands over the eyes and just take 3 deep breaths here. Calming your body, calming your nervous system. Good, and then just massaging your whole face in a heart-shaped pattern. And I like to do about 9 times. 9 in medical Qigong system represents fullness. So it's the largest single-digit number, represents fullness. So we always do groups of 9. Okay, so we're going to start with the eyes by taking the second finger. I just like using the second finger, but you can of course use the first finger. I'm going to bring our hand or our eyes, our fingers, right into the center of the eye. Okay, and we're just going to start to make circles. This is one of the bladder points. And I like to go, I'm kind of spinning my hands in the outward direction. So it said that purges chi. So it's a purging direction. Purging meaning we're getting rid of anything we don't need in that energy channel or energy system. And then we do the other direction, and that's going to be the toning direction. So to center. Toning meaning we're bringing in any energy that we want to bring in. Okay, so just notice how that feels. Okay, we'll take the same fingers and we're gonna find a little ridge. So if you go right up to the bone above your eye, like right along your eyebrow, there's a ridge in that bone. So just find that little ridge. You're gonna make circles again in the outwards direction, 9 or 18 times. I'm just doing 9 for the case of this video, but you can do, of course, 18. Good, and now we'll release that. So that's a liver point. That one's really good for releasing like excess like heat and wind for headaches. So now we'll go to the point just right beside the eye on the outer eye. Gallbladder. And other direction. And feels so good. And then you're going to come down, so right where your eyeball is. So we're going to come down directly underneath that, again on the bone. So not on the soft part of the eye, but actually on the bone underneath the eye. That's a stomach point. This point can make you feel a little bit nauseous, so just be mindful here. So this is really good for the eyes. So any kind of like glaucoma, headaches, even if you're just straining your eyes looking at the computer a lot, Feels so good. And I know this looks weird on YouTube, on video. Okay, so now we're going to take our knuckles of our hands and we're going to swoop from the inner eye to the outer eye, from the outer eye to the inner eye, and then from the inner eye across that brow bone to the outside, and then from the outside back to the inside. So we're swooping down and up, down and up. Again, this feels really good, just along that bone, because we have all of those energy points. That liver extra point at the center of that brow bone, and the bladder point, and the stomach points. Ah, good. Okay. So just notice how your eyes feel. All right, so now we're gonna move to the nose. So we're gonna take those middle fingers again, and we're gonna bring them right to the base of the nose. This is a really good one for sinuses. So again, 18 times, 9 or 18 times in each direction. We're going in the outward direction. So up and out, down and up. It's actually a large intestine point. So we don't think of like, oh, I'm affecting my digestion when I massage my face, but in Chinese medicine, everything is connected. Let's go the other way. Okay, and then take a breath. Large intestine and the lungs have a relationship. So this one is really good for breathing. If you can't breathe, if you've got like a cold or something. Now the next point we're going to move to is, you see right where my nose ring is, just where the kind of bulbousy part of the nose is on either side. And another direction. Feels so good. Take a breath. Okay, now we're going to take our knuckles on either side of the nose and just kind of go down and up. Good. And now you don't have to move very far from here. I'm going to bring the thumbs right to the cheekbone, and we're going to pinch. So we're going to swoop down and up. So you're just massaging on the bone, actually on the cheekbone, but underneath it. Almost as if you could scoop underneath your cheekbone. Almost like you're pulling away the skin from your nose. We're getting into the sinuses. And last one. Okay, last thing we'll do is the ears. So we've done the eyes, the nose. Let's do the ears next. So let's rub the hands again together. And we'll place them over the ears. And actually maybe don't close your ears just yet, because I'm gonna like explain this a little bit. So you're gonna cover your ears and you're going to take your second finger over your first finger and click like that. Okay, do you see that? And as you click like that, that clicking is going to hit against your head. It's called beating the heavenly drum, and it's supposed to simulate the feeling of being in the womb. So it's very calming. And as you do that, you're covering your ears. So I'll show you what it looks like from the back. Okay, and they say traditionally to do it 36 times. So between 18 and 36. So we'll go now. And close your eyes also when you're doing this. right. Okay, great. Now we're going to plunge the ears. It's like a plunger almost. So you're just going to go in and out 9 times. Great. So your ears might be hot by now. Okay, this next one's for the ears and the neck. So we'll take the left hand and we're gonna reach around and catch the ridge of the right ear. You see that? And then you're gonna pull your head around, looking over the right shoulder. Stretching the neck. But you're stretching your eyes more than your neck, so look beyond the line of the shoulder. Take your right hand, rest it on your belly, and breathe deeply into your belly. Good, and then come back to center. And we'll do the other side. So the right hand reaches around, catches the ridge of the ear as you kind of pull the ear across. Left hand on the belly, breathe deeply, stretching with your eyes. Good, and then come back to center, and we'll take the index finger, again the knuckles, kind of this area, and we're going to massage from the flap of the ear down to the lobe of the ear. Just massaging the ears. And then we'll take our 5 fingers and we'll run the hands through the head, the hair, the gallbladder channels, just a nice little massage for the head. Last thing I want to do for this is to create a cup with your right hand. And we're just gonna kind of tap the very base of the neck here. I find this one is, depending on what kind of headache you have, this one can be helpful to release any pressure from the head. Good. And then just take 3 deep breaths and notice how you feel. It's common to feel really hot. I know my ears are really hot right now, so that's really common. Tingling in the face is really common. So I hope that was helpful. It's a nice little pick-me-up that you can do midday. And I hope to see you guys next time. If you're interested in my stuff, you can check out my website, noscoyoga.com. Okay, see you guys soon.